Good morning, children. This is Shashi here, and we are going to continue chapter 4, that is your materials, metals, and non metals. So, in previous class, we have seen the reaction of metal with water. We were getting too much heat when metal or sodium is a metal, when it was reacting with water, it was releasing too much heat. It was vigorously, it was reacting with water, isn't it? So that's why we were not keeping the sodium into open air or water, we were keeping it into kerosene. And this question also I had given to you. So today we'll see reaction of metal with acids. Reaction of metal with acids we'll see. So we'll see with one experiment that reaction of metal and non-metal, both will see whether they react with acid or not. Metal react with acid or not, non-metal react with acid or not. Now to show whether metal reacts with acid, metal and non-metal, they react with acid or not, for that we have taken 4 test tube A, B, C and D. In A and B we have taken metal. We have taken metal in test tube A and B. And in C and D we have taken non-metal. Okay, we have taken non-metal. Okay, now what we are doing, we are adding here hydrochloric acid HCl. Dilute means less amount. Dilute and concentrated I have discussed in the class already. Dilute means less intense acid, that is dilute. Concentrated means too much intense. Okay, so first of all we are adding hydrochloric acid in all these 4 test tube. Okay, in A there is metal, in B there is metal, in C there is non-metal, in D also non-metal. So we are adding HCl in all the 4 test tubes. Okay, all the 4 test tubes we are adding hydrochloric acid. Then after adding we observe that no reaction has taken place in C and D, that is there was non-metal, no reaction was there, but in A and B little reaction was there, and some gases were released after adding hydrochloric acid. So for that, after this we have heated it again. Then after heating also in C and D there was no reaction, but in A and B there was metal, so there was reaction. So we conclude that metals react with acid. HCl is what? Hydrochloric acid, that is your acid. So metal react with acid and non-metal do not react with acid. Now you can see the same experiment with the help of this animation. Okay, now 4 test tube we have taken, and in all the 4 test tube, first we are adding in first test tube zinc granule, then second test tube we are adding iron, in third we are adding charcoal, and in fourth we are adding sulfur. So first, second, zinc granule and iron both are metal, and charcoal and sulfur both are non-metal. Now we are adding hydrochloric acid. You can see we are adding hydrochloric acid HCl. Here also we are adding hydrochloric acid. In all the 4 test tube will add hydrochloric acid. Okay. Now you can see zinc is metal and iron is also metal. So they have got reacted with hydrochloric acid, and you can see the gas is released. the gas is releasing from zinc as well as iron. But in charcoal and sulfur there is no reaction. Okay, for that we are going to heat all the four, but still there is no reaction after heating also. Now you can see we are bringing matchstick in front of the released gas, so it is getting more intense. But in case of non-metal there is no reaction. Okay, so from here we can see that after adding acid in metal, both the metals are getting reacted with acid, but charcoal and sulfur both are non-metal, they are not reacting with acid. Okay, so we can conclude this.